Hi friends, in this video you're going to learn how to do really well on the vocabulary questions on the Duolingo English test. For these questions you need to select and click on the real English words, like this. You click on the real ones and you ignore the ones that are not real. A question I get asked a lot is, what is a real word? Well, don't overthink it. A real word is simply a word with a meaning. For example, this word here means this. Maybe a more difficult word would be this one, dismay, which means to have deep concern about something. Both of these are real words because they have a meaning. Some words which are not real or fake might be these ones here. We have vivality, troven. These words, they look and sound like real English words, but they are not real because they have no meaning. So just to keep it simple, a real word is a word which has a meaning attached to it. So now you know what Duolingo mean by a real word. Now let's take a look at some tips to help you succeed on vocabulary question types. Number 1, don't guess. Only select the words you know. The reason why I say don't guess is because it's actually impossible to guess. If you look at these words again, these could be real English words because they do follow the correct English spelling rules and the pronunciation rules as well. But they're not real because there's no meaning attached to them. So it's actually impossible to guess. So my first suggestion is for you to only select the words you actually know are real because you know the meaning of them. Also, don't select all of the words, because you will lose points if you choose words which are not real. So don't guess, just choose the words you know are real English words. All word categories are considered real. For example, swim, swam, swims. So all verb categories, like in this example, but also all different words, adjectives, adverbs, conjunctions, any word can come up in the list. So go through it carefully and select all the words which have a meaning. Number 3 is to build your vocabulary. The best way to prepare for these question types is to keep learning new words. You can learn new words by going through topic-related vocabulary. For example, here, you might think of a topic like technology and then learn lots of words based on that topic. Another way to build your vocabulary is to learn affixes. Affixes are parts of words which come at the start or at the end of a word. For example, a prefix comes at the start, like re, dis, over, inter. And suffixes come at the end, like shun, ment, ij, al. Learning vocab related to topics or with affixes is a good way. You can also study large word lists to test yourself, such as the ones you can find on the Oxford Learner's Dictionary here. This is a fantastic word list you can go through just to recap or learn new words. Another way to prepare for this question type is to practice with a time limit. For both of these question types, you don't get long to go through the lists and choose the real words. So being able to practice with a time limit and improve your speed is important. For this, I recommend you visit our website, detready.com, and practice with our practice platform. Like I said, you can practice with the correct time limit and check your answers immediately. Also, we have a dictionary function so you can learn the words you did not know. You can learn the definition, and by clicking the speaker, you can learn the pronunciation. Because a lot of times when someone learns a new word, they just learn the spelling and how it's written out. They don't learn how it's pronounced. But of course, English pronunciation and spelling rules don't match always, so it's very important for you to learn the pronunciation of new words you're learning. Again, our practice platform on DET Ready will help you with that. Next tip is to always take your time and double check your answers. And you can change your answer if needed. Even though the time limit is quite short, it's still really important for you to double check. Even for me, when I do this question type, I always have to double check because I do miss words. So take your time, double check, and you can change your answers as many times as you want to, as long as it's within the time limit. So those were some tips. Now let's jump into some practice. that's the practice. If you're still watching this video, put a heart emoji below in the comments to let me know. I'm always wondering who watches these videos all the way to the end. Now I recommend you watch this video here because it will help you with your Duolingo test speaking. That's very important. So I'll see you in this video. Bye.